So today in this video I am going to draw Gwen. She's my own character. Her original design is by somebody else. I'm gonna link the original artist down below. Also, before I start with saying anything, she is an Achaira Vess. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. That is a closed species. It's kind of a group on Facebook, but it has its own website, so I'm gonna link the website down below. It's in English and in German, so you will all understand it. I love this species, by the way, and she's one of my favorite characters. So Gwen is this little witch character, and I made kind of a story about her over time, but I don't want to talk about that too much right now. I'm drawing with Photoshop and with my Cintiq tablet, just if you're interested. I thought I mentioned that. I just recently got into drawing with Photoshop because my brother made my laptop that it has Mac on it, even though it's a Windows laptop, like it's a Dell laptop. So basically I've got a Mac laptop, MacBook now, but it's not, kind of complicated. But since then I started really enjoying drawing with Photoshop and realizing that it's just a lot easier to draw with or to do art and speed drawings and like everything with a MacBook or Apple laptop. I kind of realized that before at uni, but yeah. Recently I started to draw a lot more cartoony. As you can see, the reference picture I have for the colors, I really only use that for the colors. It's an older picture I drew myself of the same character, but it looks so different. I still draw that style sometimes because it's a more realistic style and I still really like it, but I do like this simple cartoony style at the moment quite a lot. I don't even really know why. I'm very inspired by a few artists, but I don't want to get into detail about that right now. So this drawing was fairly easy, I have to say. What I did was I sketched it first, as you could see, then I lined it, pretty simple, and then I added color. And what I do to add color is I create like a little folder thing in which I create all my layers for the color, and I create a different layer for each color so that it doesn't overlap. But if I want to fix something, it's just easier that way, even though I barely ever have to fix anything anymore because I'm so used to digital art by now, but I still do that just in case. The shading you will see in a bit is when I add another layer and clip it at the layer below. So like I'm creating a clipping mask, I think it's called in Photoshop. I do that with pressing the Alt key on my keyboard and then just like kind of hovering between the two layers, and then it clips to that. So just in case you wondered how to do that, because I had to Google how to do that when I first started using Photoshop. But I create that, then I set the layer to multiply, and then I use a purplish tone, and I think I use the same for all except for the dark and for the black skin and for the white teeth I use different colors, but for everything else I use the same purple tone. It's like a, I don't know, purple to give it all similar light and similar feel. What the multiplying thing does is that it kind of changes the color to fit the color on the layer underneath. Kind of, it's hard to explain, but that's what it's doing. And with using the same purple tone, it kind of gives the same feeling, like as if the same light is shining on the character everywhere. But I do change the opacity for the lighter tones, like for the yellow and the orange, and I think also the pink. Like for quite a few I change it. Also for the broom now I change the opacity because it's just too dark and too much contrast, otherwise I don't like that. Yeah, other than that I don't know. I don't think there's much to say. For the background, I create a layer, then I lost what I wanted to say. I create like this oval shape and then rasterize it and lock the pixels so that I can actually change the color. without like going outside of that oval shape, and then I kind of just paint a galaxy, I guess, because I don't know why, but her colors really remind me of a galaxy. I can't really say why, but I love painting her with galaxy backgrounds. So yeah, that's why I do that. And yeah, I think that's all. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, let me know in the comments what you think, or what kind of speed drawing or art related videos you want to see in the future. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next video. Bye!